waves vibrating through the bloodstream. Adrenaline spike, pupils wide, I don't chase highs, I manufacture them. Dopamine, dopamine. Why did it call for the voltage surge? Mind in a storm, every thought up purge. They said calm down, I don't do conserve, I curve every nerve. Dopamine. The baseline drop, dopamine. Heart won't stop, dopamine. Climb to the top, never flop. Pressure build like a shaking grenade. Tick tick time, but I'm never afraid. Chemistry shift every move I made. Self-upgrade, no sedative flow, I'm raw, I'm frantic. Mind volcanic, manic, mechanic, panic. Never too organic, damn it's symptomatic. Synapse snap when a hi-hat scatter. Brain on fire, nothing else matter. Climb that ladder, faster, faster, I'm the master. Dopamine, when the hunger ignite. In the dead of night, fuel the fight. Bite down tight, when the crowd all scream. Laser beam, live the dream. Extreme regime. I was numb once, stuck in gray. Clock ticks, slow days decay. Now I overload every vein I play. No delay. Dopamine. From the risk I take. Dopamine. From the rules I break. Dopamine. From the path I make. Earthquake. Trap drum slap like a shock to chest. 808 press like a stress test. Every bar flex at full request. No rest. I don't sip slow, I drown and drive. Barely survive, but I feel alive. Chemical rush when I arrive. Rev the hive. Adrenaline spinning, I'm grinning, I'm winning. Beginning the venom, no limit, no ceiling. The feeling, revealing the villainous rhythm. Killing the silence, I'm building a prism. Vision, electric, kinetic, and hectic. Magnetic, aesthetic, aggressive, poetic, pathetic. Opponents get shredded and severed. I level the pressure, I'm better than ever. Dopamine. When the stakes too high, dopamine. Touch the sky, dopamine. Don't ask why, just amplify. Dopamine. Through the pain and scars, dopamine. Breaking bars, dopamine. Chasing stars, past the bars. Even when the lights go cold and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I spike the vibe I generate. Dominate, detonate. This ain't hype, it's neural fire. Live wire, rappers razor wire. Every verse, take me higher. Climb that spire. When the beat cut out, but the pulse remain. When the rush run hot through every vein. When the world go dull and I feel the strain, I reload the drive, I reset the flame, I sharpen the aim. I don't wait for it, I create. Dopamine.
Yeah, no hollow, no mercy. 808 shaking Olympus. Step in the booth, earthquake. I was forged in the furnace of verbal combustion, spitting eruption, corrupting assumptions, built from destruction, abrupt reconstruction, turning concussion to lyrical function. When I grip that mic, bars strike like a spike. No alike, every line ignite. They wanted a lane, I built a coliseum. Flow sick venom, no antidote medium. See them all freeze when I season, I free them. Then I outpace and outclass and I beat them. Tongue like a blade when I sharpen the syllables, carving the beat with a storm of the visuals. With an invincible, cynical, minimal effort when stepping on anyone critical. Heartbeat synced with a militant snare. Breath turns smoke in the midnight air. Crown so heavy but I still wear no fear in the glare. When the bassline quake, every record I break, no mistake. Feel the ground shake, feel the fire and flame. I don't play the game, carve the name, never tame. I remember when nobody listened, now every syllable cut precision. Tunnel vision, demolition, killing repetition with ambition. When the tempo accelerate, watch competitors hesitate, dominate, annihilate, elevate. I'm telling the cadence, collapsing the radius, raising the stakes with a rate so contagious. Pages and pages of phrases outrageous, ancient and ageless, dangerous. They talk about legends, I talk about legacy. Moving so fast it's defying the gravity. Verbal brutality, lyrical savagery, turning insanity into strategy. Rattle the rhythm and snap in a second. Crack every ceiling they thought was protected. Weaponized breath when the beat get injected. Resurrected and perfected. No pause, no flaw in the structure. Conquer the thunder and rupture. Culture sculptor, eruptor, flow destructor. When the pressure rise, look in my eyes, no disguise. I redefine the skies, with sweat and scars, raising bars, shooting stars from behind the bars. Even when the lights dim low, even when the doubts all grow, I overload the flow, let the undertow explode. This ain't hype, it's coded in bone. Microphone thrown, I own every zone, overthrown, every rival dethroned. With control like a lotus spring, word swing with a golden sting. When I bring that storm I sing, with the force of a fallen king. When the beat cut out, but the echo remain. When the silence scream my name, when the world can't contain.
No cap, no fraud, no facade. I ascend, transcend. Rap God. Yeah. Feel that weight on your chest. 808s like a ticking bomb. Sweat, cold breath, short, we live under pressure.
Came up with a light, stay flicker. Hoped in every dream felt hinder. Back to the wall, my splinter. Heart cold, but the wheel stayed winner.
Under pressure.
When the world collapsed,
Under pressure.
no room for relapse.
Under pressure.
Through the traps I adapt,
Counterattack.
They said I'd fold when the heat got real. Said my drive wouldn't last that long, but pain turned steel in my will. Now every verse hits strong. I remember nights I was losing breath, fear in my lungs like silent death. One wrong move, one step left, but I leaned in close to the edge. Heartbeat racing with a baseline drop. Clock ticking loud, it don't stop. Sweat drip heavy from the bottom to top. Under the gun, still aiming a shot.
Under pressure.
When the odds stack high,
Under pressure.
look 'em in the eye.
Under pressure.
Never comply, I survive, I defy.
Under pressure.
Through the blood and strain,
Under pressure.
through the loss and pain,
Under pressure.
I remain built different in the rain. They see stress, I see growth. They see chains, I see oath. They choke when the tension close. I provoke when the stakes approach.
Under pressure.
When the crowd go mute.
Under pressure.
When the fear look brute.
Under pressure.
No parachute, I execute. No silver spoon, no safety net. Just a promise I won't forget. Every drop of sweat I get is a down payment on respect. I don't bend when the pressure bend. I transcend when the doubts descend. No pretend when the lines I send. Cut deep to the very end. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout to the speakers, blow out. I route every demon now. Storm in my veins, break chains. Losses converted straight to gains. Through stains and rains, I remain unchained.
Under pressure.
When the night get cold,
Under pressure.
when the truth unfold,
Under pressure.
be bold, let your story be told.
Under pressure.
Through the cuts and scars,
Under pressure.
behind the bars,
Under pressure.
chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turned black and split, even when the fire won't quit, I don't fold, I commit. I was built for this. This ain't hype, survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out but the tension stay. When tomorrow depend on a day. When the weight don't drift away. Stand firm, breathe in, step forward. We rise under pressure.
Thunder in the trunk, 808s collide. Static in the air. Count it down. 3, 2.
Strike! Came from the shadows where the cold wind bites. Raised on pressure in neon nights. Dreams in my fists, jaw locked tight. I don't throw jabs, I ignite. Strike! When the moment is tense. Strike! No hesitation, no fence. Strike! We're relentless intent. Every ball leave a dent. They talk like kings with a paper crown. I move like war when it's going down. No safe zone when I'm around. I shake the floor, I pound for pound. Back when they laughed at the hunger I had. Now that same hunger turning me mad. Every setback fuel for the pad. I write wrath in the cadence so bad. Heartbeat sinking with kick and snare. Sweat drip, heavy in electric air. Eyes locked in 1,000-yard stare. I dare any doubt come near. Strike! When the baseline drops, strike! Let the pressure pop, strike! I don't ever stop till I stand on top, strike! Through the smoke and flame, strike! I don't play the game, strike! Call my name, leave the mark untamed. I remember nights I was numb and still, fear in my throat like a bitter pill. World said wait, I said I will climb that hill, that's my will, strike! When the odds stack tall, strike! When you feel that fall, strike! Through it all, stand tall, never crawl like flex online with a rented shine. I grind offline, redesign every line, but a lot divine. Every rhyme a battle sign, no half step in a full-blown war, no cracked door. When I want more, I kick it in, hear the roar, heavy feet on the concrete floor. Adrenaline blast, I'm built too fast. Past get smashed when I outlast, no contrast, I surpass. Clash with the future, no mask. Rage in my veins, break chains, convert losses straight to gains. Pain reigns, but I remain unchained in my domain. When the lights go dim, even if hope looks slim, on a whim, win bigger, sink or swim. Through the blood and sweat, no regret. Every threat just a target set. Even got split black and red. Even when the weak misled, I move ahead, no dread, fueled by every word they said. This ain't hype, it's golden bone, built alone in a war zone tone. Every throne I own, every zone overthrown. When the drums fade out but the tension stay. When the crowd goes silent, drift away. When tomorrow depend on today. Don't flinch, don't blink, don't wait. Strike. Yeah. Dark room, red lights, 808s bleeding. Heartbeat violent, No leash, no cage. Yeah, man, the fire where the calm don't last. Teeth in the future, foot on the past. World moves slow, but I move too fast. Built from the pressure they thought would smash. When the beat go bang, feel the chain gang clang. Let the war drums hang, I don't just rap, I fang. They want it tame, want it soft-spoken. I was rage, barely held and broken. Every promise I made outspoken, every limit shattered token. Back when I start for a single shot, now I'm aiming at every spot. Climb so high it burn and rot, every doubt they ever thought. Kick drum hit like a fist of ribs, breast short, adrenaline drips. Tight grip when the pressure flips, eye clips when the panic dips. No mercy shown, heart of stone. Throne by throne I carve my zone alone. Through the smoke and ash, when the lights all crash. Flash on clash, turn fear into cash. I remember nights I was lost in the static, mind going wild, thoughts automatic, pain systematic, mood volcanic. Now I tryna make it cinematic. When they talk that cap, no nap, just attack. Snap on the track, put the whole game flat. They flex fake gold with a plastic grin. I flex scars carved deep in skin. They chase clout for a hollow win. I chase growth from within. No leash on the beast I feed, no greed, just speed and creed. Plant the rage like a seed, watch it bleed in the lid. Razor tongue drum slung, young gun sprung. Underrated but never undone, run from none. I become the storm when the sky go numb. Crack, pavement, statement blatant. Hate turn fuel when I face it, no replacement. I embrace it, take the throne and engrave it. When the pressure spikes, I don't take a hikes. Strike on strike, till the weak dislikes. Through the grind and grime, every rhyme a crime. Space and time. Even when the crowd turn cold and mute, even when the truth get brewed, I shoot my shot, no parachute. Rooted deep, absolute. This ain't hype, this DNA. Fight more wired every day, no delay. When I say I pave my way. Yeah, when the beat goes silent but the war's still loud. When the doubt creep in like a darkened cloud. When the weak bow down in a frightened crowd, I bare my teeth, I stand tall. I don't break, I go savage. Yeah, heavy bass shaking the ground. Footsteps in the dark. You hear that? Better run. I was born in the chaos, raised in the static. Mind automatic, heart problematic, pain systematic, drive fanatic. Every move I make volcanic. Run. When you hear my name, from the heat of the flame. I don't play no games, I turn pressure into aim. They try to cage me, label me wild. Say I was reckless, angry child. Now I'm standing 10-toes styled while they still stuck in denial. Back to the wall, I sharpen my teeth, clench my jaw, rose from beneath. Every doubt I bury deep, now I harvest what I reap. Heartbeat racing like 808 kicks. Every second loaded with tricks. I don't stumble, I don't slip, I flip the script when I ain't grip. Run, if you fear the storm, run. I was battle born, run. Through the night till morn, I don't break, I transform. Run, when the baseline drop, run. When the pressure pop, run. I don't ever stop till I'm standing at the top. I remember nights with a restless mind, demons whispering from behind, telling me quit, stay confined. But I'm not the type to rewind from the shadow of doubt. Run, when they count you out, run. Let the hunger shout, break the cage and break out. They see aggression, I see focus, they see chaos, I see opus. Every beat I touch ferocious, every rhyme sharp, atrocious. I don't wait for fate to choose, I ignite, refuse to lose. Every scar a tattoo bruise, proof I paid all dues. Adrenaline pumping, lungs on fire, every step climbing higher. Barbed wire couldn't tire, the beast with a relentless ire. I don't hide, I collide with the storm I stride. No divide, I decide to let the weak step aside. Run, when you see me rise, run. From the hunger in my eyes, run. I don't compromise, every fall I revise. Run, through the sweat and strain, run. Through the loss and pain, run. I remain, breaking every chain. Even when the sky fall black and torn, even when the path feel worn, I was built in the eye of the storm. Heart cold, mind reborn. They pray I slow down, lose control, but I accelerate toward the goal. Every beat sing to my soul, every verse taking its toll. So when the drums start shaking your chest, when the fear crawl up your neck, when the tension builds and the stakes get set, you got two choices left. Stand and fight, or run. Run. Yeah. Dark streets, heavy drums.
This ain't mercy, this is payback, this is revenge. I've been marked, I've been hunted, I've been thrown in the flames. They laughed at my pain, tried to erase my name. Every scar, every loss fuels the rage in my veins. Now I strike with precision, break all the chains. Revenge! It's the fire in my chest. Revenge! I don't settle for less. Revenge! Every threat I suppress, I rise from the dirt to conquer, confess. Back when they doubted, I was solid observing. Now I move like a storm, calculated and swerving. Every lie they whisper, I'm preserving. All the energy stored, it's what I'm serving. I don't seek mercy, I take what's mine. Every beat I spit is a battle line. You push me down, I climb, I shine. Every move I make is a design. Heartbeat sink to the bass, the kick. Every motion lethal, every word thick. I don't blink, I don't slip, I pick. Through the darkness, every trick. Revenge! I rise through the pain. Revenge! I break every chain. Revenge! I conquer, I reign. No one left standing in my lane. Revenge! Through fire and blood. Revenge! I climb every flood. Revenge! They'll see the mud turned into gold by my own hands thud. I remember nights cold, silent alone. Hunger for justice, deeper than bone. Every word they whispered, every groan. Now I'm a storm they can't postpone. Revenge! I don't stumble, I strike. Revenge! Every wrong I ignite. Revenge! Every shadow I fight, I turn the night into daylight. They want soft beats, I deliver hard pain. Every rhyme a bullet, precision sustained. You step in my path, get washed by the rain. I'm the hurricane, the tornado untamed. I don't need applause, I don't need fame. I need justice carved, I need my claim. Every step calculated, it's all in the game. I rise from the ashes, untouchable flame. Adrenaline pump, veins filled with wrath. I don't pause, I crush the path. Every obstacle, I aftermath. Every enemy's hope, I outlast. No retreat, no fear, no lie. Every opponent fall when I pass by. I'm the echo of the unheard cry. Revenge my mission until I die. Revenge, even if they run. Revenge, I strike till done. Revenge, I'm the loaded gun. Every battle I fight is won. Revenge, through sweat, pain, tears. Revenge, I crush all fears. Revenge, through the years I rise above, loud in their ears. Even when shadows creep in the night, even when the world hides from the light, I'm relentless, I'm fierce, I ignite. Every wrong I face, I rewrite. They pray I crumble, they hope I fall. I rise above, answering the call. Every beat, every line, every brawl, I turn the tables, I stand tall. So when the silence hits and the echoes fade, when the night is cold and the past betrayed, no one truth in this crusade. I don't forgive, I don't forget, I take back what's mine. Revenge, revenge, avenge. Yeah. Hear that clang? 808s hitting like steel on steel, locked in the booth like a cell block. Time to start. Breaking balls, race where the pressure make diamonds crack. Back to the wall with a target on back. They said I choke when the lights go black. Now I snap on a track, counter-attack. Breaking balls, like I'm shattering gates. Breaking balls, severing fates. Breaking balls, raising the stakes. Every line detonates. I was stuck in a mental prison of doubt. Fear in my chest trying to claw its way out. Now a weapon, that's what they warned about. Let it roar, let it shout. They talk big with a fragile tone. I carve my throne out of solid stone. Every syllable overthrown, every rival dethroned. Heartbeat banging with the kick drum blast. Past track gripping but I outlast. Future moving way too fast. I don't break, I grab. Through the steel and rust, built from grit and trust. If I must, turn rage to dust. When the pressure spike, strike on a strike. No alike, every verse ignite. I remember nights I was losing breath, walking the edge between dream and death. One more step and nothing left, but I chose hunger or rest. Breaking balls, when the cage feel tight. Breaking balls, in the dead of night. Breaking balls, claw and fight, bring the beast to light. They flex fake crowns for rented throne. I bled for every word I own, every scar my undertone, proof I built it alone. No shortcuts in this battlefield, no plastic shield when the truth revealed. I wield raw force concealed, unsealed, unrepealed. Adrenaline surge, I emerge from pain, turn every loss into a gain. Chain by chain, I break the chain, rain through flame, remain insane. Rattle the cage till the hinges snap, clap back hard when they overcap. No relapse in my rap attack, I stack impact on impact. When the odds stack high, look 'em in the eye. Don't comply, reach the sky. Through the cuts and scars, past the bars, chasing stars from behind the bars. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I don't fold, I escalate, dominate, never afraid. This ain't hype, this coded rage. Heavy ink on a battle page, uncaged, I engage. Turn the booth to a war zone stage. When the beat cut out but the echo stay, when the crowd goes silent, drift away. When tomorrow, hang on today. No surrender, no retreat, no pause. I don't just spit, I'm breaking bars. Yeah, 808s rumble like thunder cracks. Teeth good, fist tight. Back to the wall, no turning back. Fight back! Raised in the pressure where the weak collapse. Cold world swinging with heavy slabs. Dreams on thin ice over hidden traps. I learned real quick how to counterattack. When they aim at your spine, when they cross that line, turn rage to a grind. Make pain, redesign your mind. They said I fold under weight of the doubt. Said I choke when the lights go out, but I thrive when the fear scream loud. Stand tall, never blend in the crowd. Scars on my knuckles, proof I swung. Fire in my chest, still young. Every loss just sharpened my tongue. Now I spit like a loaded gun. Heartbeats sink to the kick drum blast. Flashbacks hit, but I move too fast. Past try gripping, but I outlast. Built from the grit they thought wouldn't last. Fight back when they say you're done. You ain't gotta run till the war is won, till the rising sun. Fight back through the dirt and mud, through the sweat and blood. Flood by flood, turn the hate to fuel in your blood. I remember nights I was dead inside, smile on mask, truth denied. Hope hanging thin like a fragile wire, one spark away from a wildfire. When your breath feel tight, in the dead of night, claw and bite. Stand your ground and ignite. They talk big but they fold in storms. I was reborn in chaotic forms. Pressure hit and I transform. Break the cage, ignore the norms. No savior coming to clear my path, just discipline. Hunger, wrath, do the math. Hard work, multiply half the math. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout till the speakers blow out. I route every demon out. No retreat, no defeat in my code. Heavy load but I carry the mode. Explode when the rage overload. I wrote my fate in bold. Fight back when the odds stack high. Don't you dare comply. Look 'em in the eye, never bow, never cry. Through the cuts and cracks, we're relaxed as attacks. No turning back, leave fear flat on his back. Even when the sky fall black and split, even when your strength feel thin, dig deep where the beast been lit. That fire inside, don't quit. This ain't hype, this survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Crossroads on a broken road. I chose fight, that's how I growed. When the beat fade, but the war's still on. When the night long and hope seem gone. When the world say you don't belong. Clench your jaw, lift your head, step forward. Fight back. Yeah. Heavy bass, heart racing. This ain't pain, this is power. Let it bleed. I was born in the storm where the sky stay cracked, where the weak fall off and the strong adapt. Every scar on my skin like a battle map. Every loss I took, I turned to a trap. Bleed, that's the price I pay. Bleed, but I never sway. Bleed,
Through the dark and gray, I carve my path, I make my way. They try to break me down piece by piece, try to chain my drive, try to silence the beast. But the pressure only gave me teeth, now I feast on fear, never retreat. Back when the nights felt endless and cold, dreams felt distant, heavy to hold. I learned pain turn iron to gold, now my heartbeat militant, bold. Heartbeats sync with the 808 knock, tick-tock sound like a loaded clock. Time don't wait, so I don't stop, I rise every time I drop. Bleed, even when I'm cut deeply, I don't fold, don't weep. Bleed, no surrender, no retreat, stand tall on my own 2 feet. Bleed, through the fire and rain, bleed, through the loss and pain, bleed, I remain unchained in my lane. I remember nights when the doubt was loud, voices in my head forming a crowd, telling me quit, don't stand proud. But I roared back hard, unbowed. Bleed, that's the oath I swore. Bleed, but I want more. Bleed, till my spirit soar through every locked and broken door. They see the strength but not the cost, they see the crown but not the loss. Every bridge I burned, every line I crossed made me a force they can't exhaust. I don't cry when the world get grim, I sharpen the blade from the edge within. Every bruise a reminder I win, every fall just thicken my skin. Adrenaline spike, I ignite in the night, every word I write is a fight. I don't run from the dark, I bite, turn the black into blinding light. Relentless, aggressive, intense when I strike, every beat I spike, every hater dislike. I hike through the storm with a mic and I rise to a permanent height. Bleed, if that's what it takes. Bleed, I don't break. Bleed, wide awake, every move I make earthquake. Bleed, through sweat and tears. Bleed, through doubts and fears. Bleed, through the years till my legacy echoes in ears. Even when the lights go out on the stage, even when they mock with rage, I channel the pain into lyrical blades. Every line cut clean, serrated. They pray I collapse, lose control. I tighten my grip on the goal. Every wound strengthens my soul. Every drop of blood makes me whole. So when the beat fades slow, when the smoke clear out, when the critics whisper, the cowards shout, know one thing beyond doubt: I don't fear the hurt, I don't fear the fight, I don't fear the cost. If I gotta give everything I got, I bleed.
Yeah. This that battlefield sound. Heavy bass, earth shake. No retreat, no surrender. Time to charge. Step on the ground, hear the thunder roll. I don't kneel for nothing, I'll sell my soul. Every scar I carry got a story untold. Every hit that I took only made me bold. I'm moving in full force, no backtrack, no remorse. Through pain, I endorse. Every setback's fuel for my core. They talk about grind, but they soft like foam. I was built in the trenches, learned to roam. Where every night cold, every street a tomb. Now I stomp the stage like a sonic boom. I don't chase cloud, I chase respect. Every bar like a bullet, perfect, direct. You hesitate, I intersect. Your doubts become my architect. Heartbeat sync with a snare and kick. Every motion precise, every strike quick. I don't bend when the world get thick. I break through walls, I pick every brick. No fear in my chest, every test I invest. I never rest till the last obstacle confess. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark to wire, I ignite, inspire to retire. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark to wire, I ignite, inspire, never tire. I remember nights when the cold was deep. Dreams felt distant, buried in the heat. But I trained my mind while they slept cheap. Now I storm the game, it's mine to reap. I don't stumble, I attack. Every move I stack, no turning back. Every hit I take, I counteract. They copy the moves, but they lack the grind. They mimic the voice, but don't speak from the mind. I built from the struggle, leave weakness behind. Every lyric I spit is a battle sign. I don't wait for mercy, I demand the throne. Every step calculated, every bone my own. I take the crown with the weight I've known. I'm the hurricane rising, full blown. Adrenaline surge, I run through the storm. No hesitation, no pause, no norm. I transform every loss, every form into power, precision, raw reform. They try to block, I dismantle and tear. Every challenge I face, I dare. Through the chaos, I prepare. No one stands when I'm fully aware. Even if I bleed, every strike I lead. I plant the seed, victory guaranteed. Through the fire and pain, through the struggle and strain, I break every chain, I rise, remain, reign. Even when the sky darkens, clouds collide. Even when the earth shakes and the weak hide, I don't falter, I stride. Every obstacle I turn to pride. They pray I pause, they pray I fail. I accelerate, I oversail. Every tack I turn to hell. I'm a force of nature, storm scale. So when the drums hit hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the world stands still, I step in the wake. No retreat, no delay, no mistake. Hear the call.
Yeah. Plates clank, chains drag, 808s crack, ribs, sweat drip like rain. This ain't luck, this is gas. I was built in the basement, hunger in my stomach, dreams heavy on my back, had to be coming. Pain was the tax I paid every 100. Now I stack reps to the speakers puncture. Every scar on display, every night, every day. I don't pray for the way I carve it, lift it, make it obey. They want shine but they dodge the grind, want the crown but won't train the mind. I was dead broke, laser aligned, tunnel vision, redesign. Calluses thick from gripping fate, iron will with an iron plate. Pressure cook at a higher rate, I don't hesitate, I dominate. Heartbeat sing to the kick and snare, breathe like smoke in the midnight air. Pain in my lungs but I don't care, add more weight, let's go there. Through the blood and sweat, no regret, no debt. Every goal I set, I collect, I don't forget. When the doubt gets loud, stand tall, stand proud. I don't blend in the crowd, I break out, unbound. I remember days I was weak inside, smile fake just to let it slide. Now I weaponize what I used to hide, turn the rage to a rising tide. Not just muscle and mass, it's the pain I surpass. Every doubt I outclass, leave the old me in the past. They flex online with a red and shine, I build slow like a fault line. Every rep another bold line, every rhyme heavy gold mine. No shortcuts in this battlefield, no fake strength in a plastic shield. I live truth, make the fake ones yield. My discipline, the final seal. Adrenaline spike, I ignite, I'm raw. Bite down hard on an iron jaw. No applause, no claws, just laws of grind that define my cause. Storm in my veins, breaking chains, losses converted straight to gains. Sweat stains marking my lanes, built from pressure, forged in flames. When the bar feels stuck, no luck, just grit and pluck. I don't give up, I rise when the odds say done. Through the ache and strain, through the mental rain, I remain built different in my domain. Even when the tank feel dry and low, even when the progress slow, I reload, explode, outgrow every limit they throw. I don't chase hype, I chase growth. Every breath a silent oath. From the bottom to the throat, I float while they just quote. When the lights go dim in the gym at night, when the mirror show truth inside, when the world say quit the fight, I add more weight, one more rep, one more set. That's how I collect.
Yeah, 808s rumbling like ride boots. Door lock, bet, kick out. Came from the gutter where the lights stay dim, hope thin, I'd stack grim. They said I drowned, couldn't swim. Now I flood every track to the brim. Kick out, every doubt in my lane. Kick out, every chain on my brain. Kick out, through the pain and the rain. Stand tall, never tame. I was boxed in a cage called fear. Voices loud in my ear, saying stay small, stay here. But I shift gears, disappear. Back when the hunger was all I ate, now I feast on the pressure and dominate. Every closed door I penetrate, detonate when I innovate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline slam. Sweat drip heavy, I don't give a damn. No scam, no glam, just a master plan. Built from the grit of a grown man. Kick out, when the wall too thick. Kick out, don't fold, don't quit. Kick out, take that hit. Kick out, then rise legit. Kick out, through the smoke and dust. Kick out, built from trust. Kick out, if you must. Kick out, turn rage to thrust. I remember nights I was losing grip, dreams sinking like a broken ship, mind tripping on a guilt trip script. One more loss and it might have flipped. When the fear crawl in, let the war begin. Thick skin, play to win. They talk big with a fragile frame. I walk through fire and fan the flame. Every scar got a hidden name, every lost part of the game. No safe route in the path I chose. Every bruise helped me compose. Heavy flows when the tension grows. I'll pose what fear proposed. Adrenaline spike, I ignite the spark. Bite down hard when the world go dark. No park, just march, leave a permanent mark. Break locks, crush clocks, shatter limits and shock. No stop when the beat drop. I rock till the speakers pop. Kick out, when the odds stack high. Kick out, don't comply. Kick out, reach the sky. Let the weak ass why. Kick out, through the cuts and scars. Kick out, behind the bars. Kick out, chase the stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turned black and split, even when hope seemed counterfeit, I commit, never quit. Every verse a power hit. This ain't hype, the survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I'll pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud. When the crowd goes silent, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud. Clench your jaw, lift your leg, aim high. Kick out.
sirens in the distance. 808's like a heartbeat monitor. Flatline to fight back.
Live or die. Came from the bottom where the sun don't shine. Cold nights, high head raising mine. Pressure built up over time. Now it's ticking like a loaded nine. That's the code I breathe. Live or die. Got no tricks on my sleeve. Live or die. Either take or you leave. Ain't no pause button, believe. I was trapped in a maze of doubt. Demons whispering, take the safe route. But safe don't build what I'm about. So I broke the cage, broke out. Every scar on my skin a map. Every loss turned to a trap. For the weak who nap and cap, I adapt, attack, snap. Heartbeat racing with the baseline dry. Sweat drip heavy, it don't stop. Climbing from the bottom to the top. Ready for the shot, let it pop. Live or die. When the pressure rise, see it in my eyes. Live or die. No disguise, I survive, I defy. Through the flame and smoke, every promise spoke. No joke, either build or you broke. I remember nights I was losing grip. Hope sinking like a broken ship. Mind slipping, tight lip. One wrong move and it all could flip. On the edge I stood, misunderstood. Do what you should, turn the pain to something good. They fear risk, I embrace it. Face the abyss, I replace it with a vision so basic. Win big or erase it. No halfway in this game of fate. No weak heart at the gate. Every second heavy with weight. I accelerate, dominate. Adrenaline flooding my brain waves. Raised in a storm, I stay brave. No slave to the fear they crave. I pave my lane, misbehave. Rage in a cage, I break out. Shake ground when I stake out. No fake route, no safe route. I take doubt and erase doubt. When the night get cold, when the truth unfold, be bold, let your story be told. Through the cuts and scars, through the prison bars, chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky fall dark and red, even when hope hang by a thread, I hear one voice in my head: move forward, never dead. This ain't about fame or shine, it's about crossing that thin line between fear and divine design, between quitting and prime. So the drums hit hard in your chest, when you push to the edge, no rest. When life puts you through the test, no excuses, no retreat, no surrender. You got one choice left: live or die.
Yeah. Dark room, red eyes, 808's creeping. If you want the crown, don't wait for it. Yeah. Look for it.
Came from the bottom where the hopes stay thin. Cold nights, tight-fisted skin. They said sit down, you'll never win. I stood up, let the grind begin.
Look for
when
it.
the doors stay closed, when the path ain't chose,
for
when the fear exposed, stay 10 toes. I was lost in a maze of doubt, voices loud trying to count me out. Now weaponize what they warned about, let the hunger shout. Silver spoon, just callous hands, blueprint dreams, up made plans. While they talk, I take my stance, advance through circumstance. Heartbeat sick with the bass on pound, every setback shake the ground. Lost once, now found, with the vision too profound.
Look for it.
When the pressure rise,
Look for it.
in your own eyes,
Look for it.
no disguise, cut the ties.
Look for it.
Through the sweat and pain,
Look for it.
in the storm and rain,
Look for it.
stay insane, chasing gain. I remember nights I was stuck in place, fear in my lungs, mask on the face. Now I run at the storm full pace, leaving hesitation erased.
Look for
When
it.
the lights go dim,
Look for
when
it.
the odds are slim,
Look for it.
don't give in, play to win. They wait for luck, I hunt for proof. They play safe, I raise the roof. Every verse explosive truth, raw and caged in the booth. No half step in the war I wage, race spill ink on every page. Locked in a mental cage, now I break it in the blaze. Railing spike, I ignite the spark. Bite down hard when the world go dark. No park, just march, leave a permanent mark. Climb when the mountain tall, crawl when I gotta crawl. Fall but never stall, staying strong through it all.
Look for it.
When they count you out,
Look for it.
let the hunger shout.
Look for it.
Through the drought, know what you about.
Look for it.
Through the cuts and scars,
Look for it.
past the bars,
Look for it.
chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turn gray and split. Even when the fire won't quit, I commit, never quit. Every verse a power hit. This ain't hype, this survival code. Heavy heart with a heavy load, explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud, but the grind disappear, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud, don't wait for a sign, don't pray for a spark, don't beg for a chance. Get up, step out.
Yeah. 808s knock like fate at the door. Cold nights, big dreams, no plan B. We gon' make it. Came from the dirt where the odds stay stacked. Back to the wall, had to react. World said chill, better fall back. I snapped that chain, no slack. Make it when the funds run low. Make it when the fear say no. Make it when the lights don't glow. Plant seeds, let them grow. I remember nights I was losing sleep. Promises made that I had to keep. Dreams so big, they cut so deep. Failure whispered, take that leap. Nah, I grind till the sunrise burn. Every loss, another lesson learned. Every bridge I crossed and burned. Built the fire that returned. Heartbeat banging with the 808 blast. Past so heavy, but I outlast. Future coming in and move fast. I don't dwell, I surpass. Make it when the pressure rise. Make it, look 'em in the eyes. Make it, no disguise. I survive, I defy. Make it through the sweat and pain. Make it through the storm and rain. Make it stay insane till the wind sustain. They see stress, I see fuel. They play safe, I break rules. They chase clout, I build tools. Sharp mind, no fool. Make it when the doubt get loud. Make it stand out the crowd. Make it say it proud. Turn the silence to sound. No silver spoon in my hand, just a vision and a plan. Every setback I withstand, 10 toes where I stand. I don't flex for fake applause, I hustle hard, no pause. Built from grit and broken laws, scarred but never flawed. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout to the speakers, blow out. High route every demon out. Climb when the mountain tall. Crawl when I gotta crawl. Fall but never stall. Stand strong through it all. Make it when the odds act high. Make it, don't comply. Make it reach the sky, never ask why. Make it through the cuts and scars. Make it past the bars. Make it chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turn gray and cold, even when the hope feels sold, I don't fold, I mold my fate in iron and gold. This ain't hype, this inner code. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out but the grind stay loud. When the crowd disappear, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud. Clench your fist, lift your head. Take that risk, we don't quit, we commit. We make it. Yeah. Go ahead. Whisper, point fingers. I hear it all. Mock me.
I was raised in a room full of side eyes. Backhand compliments, fake high fives. They smiled in my face but behind knives. Hoping I'd sink, wouldn't survive. Mock me, yeah I dare you to. Mock me, watch what I do. Mock me, I'll break right through. Turn every joke into revenue. They clown my dreams, say I'm delusional. Call ambition wild and usual, but I'm immune to the usual. Built from pain that's brutal, crucial. Every laugh at my expense fuel the engine. Every whisper turn into vengeance. Not revenge, more like ascension. I level up with pure intention. Heartbeat banging with the 808 crack. Every insult just sharpen the attack. You push me down, I bounce right back. I build my throne from every crack. Mock me, I don't break, I rise. Mock me, see the fire in my eyes. Mock me, no disguise, I turn doubt into surprise. Mock me, when I'm down and bruised. Mock me, say I'm confused. Mock me, I'm amused, watch how I refuse to lose. I remember them days in the back of the class, dreaming big while they laughed as I passed. Said I'd fade, said it wouldn't last. Now I'm moving so fast, how class. Mock me, but I stay composed. Mock me, while I overload. Mock me, on this road I carry weight you never told. They critique every bar that I spit. Say I'm too much, say I don't fit, but I'm too driven to ever quit. Every line hit hard legit. I don't need your approval stamp, I don't need your little camp. I built this fire from a single lamp. Now it's wildfire in the amp. Ridicule minimal, cynical criminals. Typical visuals, pitiful syllables. I'm invincible, lyrical pinnacle. Turning your mockery into residuals. Every jab you throw is subliminal fuel. Every laugh you give is a tool. I school every fool who drool on the thought I'd lose my cool. When I'm on my grind, say I've lost my mind. I'll redefine every limit you assign. When the lights burn low, when the doubts all show, just
know I'm 10 steps ahead of your show.
You laugh at the vision you can't conceive, mock the hustle you can't achieve, but every second that you disbelieve is another second I outsleeve. I don't crumble under your sneer, I thrive when the hate draw near. Every smirk just crystal clear, you fear what you don't engineer. So keep talking, keep joking, keep poking. Every word you throw at me, I mold it, I hold it, I load it, and I fire back with success. You can laugh now, but when I'm standing on top and the silence drop, remember this: you tried to mock me.
Yeah. Turn the speakers up. Feel that bass in your ear. This ain't pressure, this is fuel.
Born in the fire where the weak don't last. Every scar on my skin from the weight of the past. They said I'd shatter, said I folded fast. Now I'm built like steel, unbreakable cast. Never break, that's the code I live. Never break, every drop I give. Never break, through the negative I don't fall, I outlive. Back against walls I learned how to fight. No silver spoon, just hunger and bite. Stay 10 toes in the dead of the night. Now my shadow loom large in the light. Pressure don't crush me, it shapes my frame. Every loss just feeds the flame. They want comfort, I want the game. Carve my legacy into my name. Heartbeat sync with the 808 knock. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every tick of the clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Never break, even when I've been. Never break, I don't pretend. Never break, to the very end. I don't lose, I transcend. Never break, through the pain and doubt. Never break, when they count me out. Never break, hear the crowd shout. I turn whispers into clouds. I remember nights feeling cold and numb. Every dream felt too far to come, but I loaded my mind like a loaded gun. Now I fire back to the doubt undone. Never break, that's the mindset lock. Never break, when the pressure shock. Never break, I don't fear the clock. I outwork, outlast, outtalk. They talk big when the lights on bright. I move silent, prepare for the fight. Every verse is sharp and tight, like a blade in the dark at night. I don't bow to applause or fame, I don't switch just to fit a lane. Every bruise, every strain, built a monster inside the brain. I don't crack into chaos, I conquer the storm. I reform every norm they perform, transform every wound I've worn, in the armor that's battle born. Relentless intense when I step in the ring, every syllable cut like a sting. You can doubt, you can hate, do your thing, but I rise when the pressure swing. Never break, even if I crawl. Never break, I stand tall. Never break, through it all. If I stumble, I don't fall. Never break, when the world go dark. Never break, I ignite the spark. Never break, leave a mark. Heavy heart, heavy bar. Even when the road gets steep and rough, even when the climb get tough, I was built from stubborn stuff, skin thick when the times get rough. They pray I quit, they wait for cracks. I turn setbacks into comebacks. Every attack just sharpens tracks. Now I'm 10 steps ahead of the pack. When the beat fades slow, when the lights go dim, when the odds stack high and the chance is slim, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest won't dim. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't shatter, I don't shake. I never break. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark streets, adrenaline pumping. No hesitation, no mercy. This is never fail. I've been walking through fire where the weak collapse. Every punch, every hit, I absorb, I adapt. They whispered I'd break, they counted the gaps, but I turned every setback into a full-blown trap. Never fail, I move like a storm. Never fail, every bone, every form. Never fail, through the night I transform. Every scar is a map of my norm. They laughed at my hunger, laughed at my grind. Try to bury my name, try to blind my mind, but I sharpened the edge, left the doubt behind. Now the ones who betrayed me see their stars confined. I don't chase the fake, I chase respect. Every word I spit is precise, direct. Every challenge I face, I dissect. Every loss, every pain, I redirect. Heartbeats sync with the bass and snare. Every step calculated, no despair. I don't falter, I don't care if the world go cold, I'm already there. Never fail, even when I bleed. Never fail, every strike I lead. Never fail, through the fire and greed, I rise above every misdeed. Never fail, through sweat, pain and scars. Never fail, I reach for the stars. Never fail, I break all bars. My spirit
I remember nights cold, no one in sight. Dreams deferred, hunger tight. Every wrong, every fight. Built the armor that fuels my might. Never fail. I strike back with precision. Never fail. Every move, no omission. Never fail. I dominate the mission. Every obstacle crushed with ambition. They want shortcuts, I want the grind. They follow trends, I redefine. Every beat I hit, every line marks the legacy that's truly mine. I don't bend for applause or fame. I carve every battle, stake my claim. Every challenge, every flame. I rise, relentless, untamed. Adrenaline surge, veins filled with rage. I don't pause, I don't disengage. Every enemy meets my cage. I turn every page into war stage. No retreat, no hesitation. Every line pure dedication. I rise above every expectation. Never fail, that's my foundation. Never fail, even if they try. Never fail, I climb, I fly. Never fail, I conquer, defy. Every limit I touch, I magnify. Never fail, through storms, through rain. Never fail, I endure every pain. Never fail, I break every chain. Victory mine, my soul remains. Even when shadows creep and doubts attack, even when the world wanna push me back, I stay relentless, never off track. Every loss is a lesson, every hit is a plaque. They pray I fold, they pray I lose. I counter strike with no excuse. Every line I spit, a weapon profuse. Every moment I seize, I produce. So when the beat hits hard, the bass shake the ground. When the lights dim low, silence all around. No one truth, echo the sound. I don't break, I don't bow, I don't quit, I never fail. Never fail. Yeah. Step back. Watch me rise. I've been walking through fire with a storm in my chest. Every loss, every bruise put me to the test. They called me small, called me weak, said I'd never impress. Now I tower above them with a fist full of death. I don't fold, I don't flinch. Every beat, feel the pinch. Every scar on the skin is a story of battles I refuse to give in. I was forged in the chaos where the streets never sleep, where the weak get devoured and the strong take the leap. I've been bitten by envy, I've been chewed by deceit. Every step I was measured, every move incomplete. They see height, they see might, they see shadow and bulk, but they don't see the nights I was starving, I was full of the soak. I was crawl, now I crush when I push. Built from dirt and from pain, from the smoke and the soot. I'm the echo in the halls, I'm the voice when it calls. I'm the wall that won't fall. I'm the storm on your street, the shadow on your walls. I've been laughed at, dismissed, told you ain't enough. I've been bruised, I've been scorned, had my back in the rough. Every strike that they gave, I just turned into stuff. Stacked like bricks in my chest, yeah, my armor's tough. I don't seek permission, I don't wait for a nod. I carve my own path while they kneel to a fraud. Every punch that I throw, every line that I prod. I'm a giant, I'm wrath, I'm the truth they applaud. Every fear get crushed, every lie get hushed, every dream get rushed. I ascend with a force that I can't be touched. I've been broken and beaten, I've been spit on and scorned. I've been left for the weak, I've been shamed and adorned. But I rise like a beast, yeah, my spirit reborn. Now I walk with the rage like the world should be warned. I don't fight for applause, I fight for respect. Every verse is a weapon, every hook is a check. If you doubt my existence, I suggest you inspect the giant that moves while you stumble and sweat. They wanted me quiet, wanted me small, wanted me to stumble, wanted me to fall. I've been fueled by the hate, yeah, I answer the call. Now I'm larger than life, yeah, I tower above all. I don't bow, I don't sway, every shadow I slay. I command and obey, I'm a force in the night that they can't fade away. I was forged in the dark, built from battle and pain. I've been counted out countless, I've been marked in the rain. But I walk through it all with a fist in the brain. I'm a giant, remember, the earth knows my name. Yeah. They doubted, they laughed, they watched, I rise jetting.
Yeah. This ain't soft. It's that iron soul hope. Came from the bottom where the lights stay low. Cold nights, empty fridge, window cracked with snow. World said quit, I said hell no. Every you can't just fed my glow. Hope, not a wish, it's a blade. Hope, built in the fire I stayed. Hope, every debt got paid with sweat and blood and the risk I made. I was lost in a maze of doubt and fear. Fake friends vanished when the storm draw near. Tears on the floor, but I stood right here. Turned pain to a weapon, now the vision clear. They told me calm down, lower your tone, but silence never built no throne. I carved my path out stone by stone. Now my voice hit hard like a war zone drone. Hope in my chest like a loaded round. Heartbeat heavy with a thunder sound. They try to bury my dream underground. Now I rise like quake when the drums resound. I've been broke, I've been bent, never shattered. Every loss in my life only mattered, cause it sharpened my mind, made me savage. Turned survival instinct to a habit. Hope, when the sky looked black. Hope, no step back. Hope, when the world attack, I absorb that weight and counteract. I don't pray for comfort, I pray for strength. Pray for lungs that can go the length. Every mile I run at full pace while they sit on the side scared to embrace. I remember nights I doubted my worth. Felt cursed from the day of my birth. Now I stand tall, feet in the dirt, screaming I'm built for this through the hurt. Hope ain't soft, it's a war cry loud. It's the lone wolf proud in the silent crowd. It's the head unbowed when they talk down. It's the spark in the dark when you almost drown. Through the cracks I shine. Hope, every scar a sign. Hope, this grind divine. When the clock run out, I redefine time. They see the rage, they don't see the scars. They see the grind, don't know how far I had to crawl through mental bars. Break my own chains just to raise these bars. I fell 10 times, stood 11. No silver spoon, no stairway to heaven. Just discipline, strong in a vision weapon. Now my faith move weight like a loaded weapon. Hope in my veins like adrenaline rush. Every setback fuel when I push too much. They fold when it's heavy, I clutch. Turn pressure to diamonds with one hard touch. When the lights go dim, hope, when the eyes look slim, hope, I don't sink, I swim through a sea full of doubt at the edge of the rim. I don't wait for luck, I create momentum. Every breath a vow, every step intention. If the world shut doors, I invent entrances. Turn closed fists into open chances. This for the ones who feel unseen, who grind in silence, chasing dreams, who fight inside where it's hard to breathe, but still wake up ready, bleed for belief. Hope, not fragile as fire. Hope, built higher and higher. Hope, through the mud and the wire, I walk through the flames and never retire. So when they ask how I made it through, when the sky was gray and the storm winds blew, I say I held tight when the waking it drew. I still got home, gotta wash some shoes. Some say I know half false, and you know the old age. You know it, Nate. Listen close. Yeah, try to bury me deep, thought the story was done. Put a tag on my name, said I'd never become. But I crawled out the dirt with the rage in the sun. I stand in the fire like I'm forged from a gun. I don't die, I adapt, every cut make me sharper. Every loss add a brick to the spine of a monster. They prey on my fall, I reply with a posture. Head high, chest out, heart colder than armor. I don't bleed like before. I've been dead, I want more. Hit a crack in my road when the pain turn to power and the weak feel small. I've been walking with ghosts, had talks with regret. Every shadow I face still ain't done with me yet. But I mastered the fear, put a leash on the threat. Now my voice like a scar, they can't ever forget. They confuse my survival with arrogance, pride. But you don't know the nights I was ready to die. I was starving for hope with a war in my mind. Now I feast on the pressure, I'm alive when I fight. I don't pray for forgiveness, I pray for endurance. I've been tested by hell, still I pass with assurance. If my heart stopped today, leave my name as the verdict. I was real, I was raw, I was built to be merciless. I don't kneel, I ascend. I don't break, I just bend. Every scar is a gem, I collect them like trophies from wars that I win. I'm the echo of rage in a room full of doubt. I'm the voice that was silenced, now screaming it out. They said know your place, I said watch me devour. I was low for so long, now I feast on the crown. Every beat feel like war drums under my skin. Every verse resurrect me again and again. They say time heal wounds, now I sharpen the pen. I remember the hunger, I remember the end. I don't fade, I evolve when the pressure increase. I don't sleep on my enemies, I study their speech. They want peace when I'm quiet, want war when I speak. So I load every word till it hit like a fleet. Immortal. I don't fear no collapse. Immortal.
with the truth in my teeth and the past on my back. If the world in the night, let it end with my name. Let it echo in ruins, let it burn in a flame. I was forged by the pain, I was trained by the rain. I'm the proof that the broken don't stay in their lane. So remember the voice, remember the fire. I'm not built like a man, I'm desired with wires. They could try to erase me, retire, conspire, but legends don't die, they go.
Yeah, turn the lights down, turn the bass up. This ain't confidence, this is control.
Power in my voice, feel it crack the room. Built from the dark, now I bloom in the gloom. No handouts, no crown I devour. Every second I breathe, I'm powered. Power, pressure in my veins. I don't fold, I transform the pain. They feel weak when I step in tower. I don't chase it, I become power.
I was forged with a mercy thin, where a smile had a dirty grin. Learned early trust is expensive. Love comes sharp, cut offensive. Shady thoughts when my mind unhinged. Arguing with fate, I binge on sins. Pox soul, speak truth through scars. I don't mumble pain, I bark at stars. I was broke with a vision loud, drowning down by a faceless crowd. Every no got weaponized, every loss got leverage size. I don't beg, I build from spite. Turn long nights to a war cry. They say relax, I say never. Pressure made me hard forever.
Power in my voice, feel it crack the room. Built from the dark, now I bloom in the gloom. No handouts, no crown I devoured. Every second I breathe, I'm powered. Power, pressure in my veins. I don't fold, I transform the pain. They feel weak when I step in tower. I don't chase it, I become power.
Dog trap, heartbeat, drums in my chest. Anger talk, I respond with finesse. Calculated rage, chestnut checkers. I don't swing blind, I dissect pressure. I've been tested bent, but the spine won't snap. Still here, while they tap and nap. I buried fear with a shallow breath. Kept moving forward, dance with death. I don't flex peace, I flex control. Quiet confidence, volcanic soul. If I pause, it's a loaded spring. When I move, whole rooms feel the sting. They want the shine, not the weight. Not the grind, not the weight. I paid in blood for a calm demeanor. That's power earned, not theater.
When the noise fades and the masks fall, what remains is a stand tall call. Power in my voice, feel it crack the room. Built from the dark, now I bloom in the gloom. No handouts, no crown I devoured. Every second I breathe, I'm powered. Power, pressure in my veins. I don't fold, I transform the pain. They feel weak when I step in tower. I don't chase it, I become power.
This for the ones with a fire inside, still calm on the edge of a violent tide. If you hear this, you ain't done yet. Grip tight, don't flinch, don't forget. Power ain't loud, it's precise. It's the will to stand after twice. I don't need permission to rise. I move when the moment aligns. From ashes to axis I steer. Turn doubt into traction and gear. Say my name when the room get quiet. That's power, control, defiant. Yeah. No crown, no throne, just force, power.
Tough. Yeah. Say it with your chest. They say life ain't fair, good I wasn't raised gentle. Knuckles full of scars, heart heavy, mind mental. I learned early pain, don't ask for credentials. It just kicks the door and leaves a mark on your temple. I don't fold under pressure, I get harder with heat. Every loss left a dent, every dent made me peak. I've been starving for wins, had to slaughter my sleep. Now the grind talk back when my feet hit the street. Tough, I don't crack, I don't bend.
scar is a friend. It remind me I live when the world tried to end. They mistook my calm for a lack of a spine. Didn't know I was loading this rage with design. I don't bark for attention, I bite when it's time. Every verse is a verdict, every word is a line. I was built in the storm, not the shade, not the sun. Where excuse get buried and a week get numb. I've been counted out twice, yeah, 1,000,001. Now my silence way more than the noise they become. I don't talk about struggle, I rap what I bled. Every bar got a pulse, every hook got a thread. If you never been broke with a war in your head, you won't feel this pressure when I say what I said. Tough. Teeth clenched, chin up. Tough. From the dirt I rose up. Tough. When they quit I showed up. I was built for the fight, never built for the love. I don't trust quick praise or a hand with a smile. Seen too many snakes learn to walk a straight mile. They love you when you quiet, hate you once you get wild. So I keep my circle sharp, keep my enemies fouled. I've been broke, I've been bent, I've been stretched to a thread. Had convos with doubt, had a bed full of dread. But I stood when my legs said to stay where I bled. That's the difference between talk and the life that you led. I don't chase validation, I hunt for respect. I was forged in rejection, perfected by stress. If the crown don't fit, I'll reshape it myself. I don't wait for a seed, I just break through the deck. I don't flinch at the sound. When the walls come down, hear my name in the crowd, it's the echo of grit. When the pain get loud, I don't fear getting older, I fear getting soft. I fear losing the hunger that carried me far. So I train in the dark, keep the edge on my thoughts. Every doubt getting taxed, every weakness get crossed. I was tested by fire, I responded with flame. They tried to reduce me, I doubled the pain. If I fall forward, remember the name. I don't quit, I recalibrate, lock in an aim. So say what you want, I've been called every name. Been dragged through opinions, been fed to the flames. But I'm still here, breathing, still spitting the same. Unbreakable mindset carved deep in my frame. Yeah, I'm not lucky, I'm not blessed, I'm tough.
Yeah, you wrote the wrong one. They want peace, I bring thunder. Turn that volume up, let's get violent with it. Beast mode, activated. I'm a beast, no cage, no leash. Every bar I spit, unleash the heat. Blood in my veins, I don't know defeat. Born in the struggle, I don't need sleep. I'm a beast, yeah, they fear that sound. Through walls, tear the ground. No call, no peace, no cease. Happy nightmare, welcome to the beast. I've been hungry, starving, eating these beats, turn pain into gold. I'm the mark of the streets, every scar on my skin is a war I won. Every fear that I had, now it's on the run. They said calm down, I said now I'm climbing. Pressure make power, this rage still rhyming. Ain't no halo, horn stay shining. Real ones rise when the fakes start hiding. Cold-blooded, yeah, I'm built from ice. Heart froze twice, still rolling the dice. I don't bark, I bite, I ignite the fight. Every dark night got me seeing new light. I'm a beast, no cage, no leash. Every bar I spit, unleash the heat. Blood in my veins, I don't know defeat. Born in the struggle, I don't need flee. I'm a ghost, yeah, they feel that sound. The walls tear the ground. No more call, no keys, no seats. Happy nightmare, welcome to the beast. Yeah, I don't do fake, I don't do peace treaties. I eat egos, big dogs get greedy. They talk tough till they face the flame. Now they whisper my name, can't play that game. I'm the reason that the lights go out. Every verse hit hard like a heavyweight bout. I'm the pain in the pulse, the spark in the fuse. When I step in the room, I rewrite the rules. They tried to chain me, drain me, blame me. Now I'm on top and they all wanna name me. I don't need luck, I was born in the dark. Raised by wolves with a flame for a heart. Venom in my planet, rage in my breath. Each line out rightly, fear and death. Ain't no calm, it's war when I speak. Better pray to your gods when you face this beast. I'm a beast, no cage, no leash. Every bar I spit, I lose stage. Blood in my veins, I don't know defeat. Born in the struggle, I don't need sleep. I'm a beast, yeah, they feel that sound. The walls tear down. No calm, no peace, no cease. Happy nightmare, welcome to the feast. Beast in the booth, no mercy, no pity. Run this game like I own this city. Claws in the dirt, I was made for pain. Every drop of sweat is fuel to my brain. You want smoke, better bring that fight. Cause I live in the dark, I was born at night. No crown, no throne, just fangs and heat. Bow down, fool, you talking to the beast. Spoken.
Yeah. If it ain't pushing me forward, I don't need it. If it ain't real, if it ain't work, beat it. Let's go. I came up swinging, no rest, no fear. Turn pain to a weapon I deploy each year. They talk big online, but they vanish when near. I'm the storm in the room, make the fake disappear. I don't fall, I snap back, pressure made me attack. Every loss I had flipped to the comeback. They want smoke, cool, I'm bringing the whole pack. Drop bars like bombs when the beat go black. Had nights with no sleep, just a pen and rage. Had days I was trapped like a beast in a cage. Now I'm writing my story on a brand new page. Turn the fear to fire, turn the pain to wage. If you ain't real, beat it. If you fear grind, beat it. I don't chase hype, delete it. You want war, step up, repeat it, beat it. I'm built like steel, beat it. I talk what's real, beat it. I don't bow, don't kneel, beat it. I'm pain turned skill. I don't need fake friends, don't need soft talk. I need goals, big steps, raw grind, hard walk. Every scar on my skin made my mindset rock. Now I'm cutting through the game like a blade unlock. They doubted the kid, now they scared of the grown. I built every win with muscle and bone. Ain't nobody help, I did it alone. Now I'm taking my crown, now I sit on my throne. I don't bend, don't break, don't beg for a pass. I rise from the dirt like a phoenix of brass. If hate was a fuel, I'm built to outlast. Now I burn through beasts like fire through gas. If you ain't real, beat it. If you fear grind, beat it. I don't chase hype, delete it. You want war, step up, repeat it, beat it. I'm built like steel, beat it. I talk what's real, beat it. I don't bow, don't kneel, beat it. I'm pain turned skill. While they flex for the gram, I'm breaking the lock. While they wait for a chance, I'm setting the clock. While they talk about wins, I'm taking the shot. No fear, no quit, I give all I got. I'm the one they said nah, now I'm what they chase. I'm the grind they fear when they see my pace. I'm the beast that came from the darkest place. Now I punch every beat with a scar on my face. If you ain't real, beat it. If you fear grind, beat it. If you bring doubt, delete it. If you hold me back, retreat quick, beat it. I rise, I fight, beat it. Built from the night, beat it. You want my high, work my pain, earn my might. Yeah, beat it. If you can't match the grind, step out of the line. Chasing dreams, I won't slow down. Built from the ashes, wearing my crown. Every step I take makes the doubters frown. But I keep moving up, never hit the ground. Through the struggle I'll thrive, that's the plan. No retreat in my heart, I'm a steadfast man. With the vision so clear, I know where I stand. I'll keep my face, though wasting the...
Yeah. Turn it up. Let them hear it. I walk through the fire, got the flames on my chest. Every scar, every cut, every loss, every test. They said I won't make it, said I ain't the best. Now I spit with a vengeance, let the weak be impressed. I don't bow, I don't break. Every move I make, every step, every
every stake. Every enemy felt it when I raise up the stake. I've been knocked down, stopped buried in dirt. Every hit they threw just awakened the hurt. I was starving for truth in a world full of lies. Every fall I survived just sharpened my eyes. I don't play by the rules, I create my own lane. Every loss turned to fire, every failure to gain. I've been tested, I've been burned, felt the cold in the rain. Now I move like a giant, untamed, unchained. Every scar is a crown. Every fight I own now. Every fear that I drown. Every word in my mouth is a blade in your town. They said you can't do it, I laughed in their face. Every strike that they aimed just fueled up my pace. I've been starving for power, I've been craving the race. Now I spit with the fury that they can't even trace. I don't need your approval, I don't beg for a hand. I was built from the struggle, I was raised in the sand. Every loss that I faced just made me expand. Now I dominate hard, every move that I plan. Every punch, every war, every battle I saw, every knock to the floor, every enemy count me out, I crush even more. I've been hunted, I've been mocked, I've been counted as gone. I've been broken, I've been torn, left to suffer alone. But I rose like a titan, now my rap is full blown. Every step that I take shakes the ground and the throne. I don't flex for the crowd, I flex for the fight. Every night I was scheming, plotting revenge in the night. Every scar on my soul, every bruise in my sight, I convert it to power, turn my weakness to might. I don't bend, I don't sway. Every foe in my way. Every night, every day, I dominate life in the only way I play. I've been crushed by the system, I've been cursed by the streets. I've been laughed at, ignored, tried to bury my beats. But I rise with a roar, knocking down all they feats. Every line, every verse is a hammer that beats. They want me quiet, they want me weak, but I spit with aggression every time that I speak. I don't care about peace, I don't care about meek. I'm badass, relentless, undefeatable streak. Yeah. I've fallen, I've bled, I've conquered, I stand unbroken. Yo, I've been patient, now I'm snapping like a loaded clip. Pressure building every second that I tighten my grip. They wanna talk tough, till the metal start to spit. Now they praying for a break, but I ain't giving them it. I'm the storm they feared, the voice they tried to mute. I'm the proof that pain turned a man into truth. Ain't no peace in this booth, just rage in pursuit of the crown they all chase. I got blood on my boots, I'm a beast in my zone. I built my throne with the pain I've known. Don't step too close, I'm the bomb that'll blow when the hate explodes. I'm done being nice, every verse I drop cut deep like a knife. I'm done playing small, if they want war, I'ma give them it all. I came from the bottom, they laughed at my climb. Now I'm standing on the top, they begging for a sign. They don't understand the grind, the nights I bled lines. The war in my mind turned the pain into rhymes. Ain't no fairy tale script, just a man with a fist that swung through the hate till the world couldn't resist. I'm the glitch in the system, the twist in the script. They can't cancel real grit, I exist to persist. Got the soul of a soldier, the mind of a king. Got demons in my head, but I taught them to sing. Every loss that I took made me earn my wings. Now I fly through the hate with a diamond ring. I'm a beast in my zone, I built my throne with the pain I've known. Don't step too close, I'm the bomb that'll blow when the hate explodes. I'm done being nice, every verse I drop cut deep like a knife. I'm done playing small, if they want war, I'ma give them it all. They said I break, I said watch me evolve. Now I'm 10 toes deep, no fear, no fall. Every wall in my way, I just hear resolve. Ain't no peace talk here, I was born for the brawl. Pressure made a monster, hate made a man. Now I move with a force they can't understand. I don't bend, don't fold, I don't play pretend. I don't need fake friends, I just need revenge. I ain't here for a talk, every line I spit leave a body in chalk. I'm done holding back, every word that I speak like a low
watch me rise through the pain. Every moment that I faced only fueled my reign. Time to stand and reclaim with a heart full of flame. I'm the one who remain in this relentless game. I'm a force you won't see